This is a MrBeast video which released over 7 years ago. MrBeast is a YouTube powerhouse creating some of the most watched content on the platform, but what may not be known is that 7 years ago, he actually released this video about CSGO. If you want a good time frame on when he released this video, this was right before DreamHack 2015, literally just 1 to 2 months beforehand, so I thought it would be a cool idea to update this video over 7 years later with the new prices. I was actually able to find the exact same knife that MrBeast had 7 years ago, but it seemingly has been affected by some inflation. It's now $47.99, which is just a standard karambit. It would only cost you roughly $50 to get a karambit in real life, while a regular karambit vanilla on the Steam market would run you over $1,000, even upwards to over $1,200. A few years ago, back in 2015, you can check it out right here, they were only $200 on the market, making essentially a $1,000 increase. He then decides to take a look over at a butterfly knife, which surprisingly was only $24 at the time, and I couldn't find the exact one or any that were near the same price point, as they appear to have gone through a hype in real life as well, as they're now over $100 a piece. This one's $122, but obviously if you want to take a look at this same butterfly knife but the CSGO version, which is the butterfly knife vanilla, you will see this does get sold for over $1,800, upwards to almost $2,000, and even sometimes around $1,700. The lifetime performance of this knife is absolutely insane. You can see how it just continually has just been picking up traction over years, and when MrBeast was talking about it, it was only around $150, so it has increased over 10 times on the market. As well, there's obviously many different knife skins out there, which are also possible to get in real life. MrBeast was able to find a butterfly knife fade for under $20, which I honestly wasn't able to find anything like it, so the closest thing I was able to come up with was a karambit marble fade for around $20 as well. At the moment, a karambit marble fade in CSGO will cost you upwards to over $1,400, and even more, really just depending on the specific pattern. MrBeast then goes on to state how he thinks it's ridiculous how people will pay more for some in-game pixels than a real knife, but what he probably wouldn't expect at the time is that now it's at a way larger scale. These knives, which used to just be a few hundred, are now a few thousand.
I just think it's ridiculous how you can compare the cost of the IRL knife to the video game knife and just see how big of a difference it is for pixels on a screen. Some other information that I found when I was looking up stuff for this video is someone actually bought a knife for $400 and then turned around and sold it for $24,000, supposedly the greatest turnaround of a knife in CSGO. I do not know if that's true or not. It sounds kind of fake, but it's just something I read, and I also saw someone mention that in a YouTube video.
So I'd really just love to hear what your thoughts are on this. There's obviously the whole rarity aspect towards CSGO knives, where there's a lot of one-on-ones. You could really narrow it down and get the exact specific knife you want, but I just thought this would be a cool video to really just give an update to a MrBeast one, which he created about CSGO over 7 years ago, which people just might not know about.